Bugler Bob serenades him onto the track for the pinnacle of the 2012 racing season here at AST. It's the 64th running of the Manitoba Lotteries Derby. The race for 3-year-olds will cover a distance of 1 1/8 miles. The purse, $75,000 guaranteed. Here's a look at the feature field. Number 1 is Beluga Bull, wearing the colors of owner Paul Brandt. Trained by Ardell, Sayler, Paul Nolan set to ride. Number 2 is So Shiny, owned and trained by Melissa Peach with Praven Badry. 3 is Clear the Runway, wearing the silks of the River's Edge Racing Stable Limited, trained by Greg Tracy. Rico Walcott's up. 4 is The Gov, owned by Phil Hall and Robert Hall, trained by Phil Hall. Adolfo Morales will ride. Number 5 is Runaway Lying, wear the colors of the K5 stables, trained by Shelley Brown with Trevor Simpson. 6, Up Jumps a Monster, wearing the silks of owner Rob Chabot, Tim Kane, and Joshua Shaher, trained by Rob Chabot with Scott Williams in the saddle. 7 is Pleasant Closing, owned by Murray Duncan and Garrell Stewart, and carrying their colors, trained by Murray Duncan. Tyrone Nelson will ride. Number 8 is Cahill Chrome, owned and trained by Roger Hansen. Rohan Singh handles the reins. Race 8, the feature, the 64th renewal of the Manitoba Lotteries Derby. Take note, post time, just 7 minutes. Closing steps up. The Gov moves in. Waiting on Cahill Chrome on the outside, and we're set. Cahill Chrome moves in. They're all in line. And they're off in the 2012 64th renewal of the Manitoba Lotteries Derby. Away well down to the rail, Beluga Bull. From the center of the track, the Gov is pointed to the front end. Angling over the rail, Up Jumps a Monster. To the far outside, it's Pleasant Closing. Back to Runaway Line. The early trailer is going to be Cahill Chrome. By the grandstand for the first time, it's going to be Beluga Bull, snugly restrained and showing the way by 2.5. The Govs in pursuit from second. They've opened 5 on Up Jumps a Monster from third. In between horses, Pleasant Closing. Cahill Chrome's on the move, 3 wide into the clubhouse turn. Down towards the rail, it's Clear the Runway. They've got a length on So Shiny, and back to Runaway Lion, who can see them all. 12 off the lead. They're by the opening quarter in a sizzling 22-1. Out of the clubhouse, turning up the backstretch they go, and Beluga Bull going well on the front end, relaxed out there, and Clear by 2.5. The Gov continues the pursuit from second. Cahill Chrome settles in third, about 5 off the lead. 6 lengths back to the far outside, and Pleasant Closing. Down towards the rail, it's Clear the Runway. Up Jumps a Monster, backs out of it to the outside, Runaway Lion. Into the far turn they go. It's a hot pace, 3/4 time, 1:11 and Beluga Bull's drawn off to a 5-length lead. It's Cahill Chrome trying to tighten that gap. To the outside, So Shiny's on the move with a powerful late rally. They've got 2.5 lengths. Up Jumps a Monster, kicks it into gear late, but he's left a lot of work to do. They hit the top of the lane in the 64th running of the Manitoba Lotteries Derby, and Beluga Bull spins out of the turn with the lead, some 8 lengths. To the center of the track, So Shiny tries to salvage the place position, and on the outside it's Up Jumps a Monster, but they're a long way from home, baby. Beluga Bull proves it's no fluke. He's back on track. He destroys them in the 64th renewal of the Manitoba Lotteries Derby. Up Jumps a Monster, sole possession to the place position, and back to pleasant closing. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a racehorse. Now moving into the winner's enclosure, the very, very impressive winner of our featured, the 64th renewal of the Manitoba Lotteries Derby, the winner number 1, Beluga Bull. Beluga Bull's a 3-year-old bay gelding by Flashy Bull, out of the mare Proud Crusader by Crusader Sword. Owned by Paul Brandt, trained by Ardell Sayler, ridden to victory by Paul Nolan. Mile and an eighth in 1:51 and 4. Mr. Larry Wandowich, Vice President of Community Relations and Corporate Security for the Manitoba Lotteries Corporation, on hand in the winner's enclosure to make presentations to the winning owner, trainer, jockey, and groom. Beluga Bull wins the Manitoba Lotteries Derby. Eighth race is official, and here are the prices. Stick around, ladies and gentlemen, to hear a few words from our winners. 1 Beluga Bull, $14.30 to win, $4.60 to place, $3.70 to show. 6 Up Jumps a Monster second, $2.80, $2.50. 7 Pleasant Closing third, $4.90 to show. The Quinella, $11.60. The late double, $40.70. 3 out of 3 in the pick 3, $187.30. The Exactor, $46. The Triactor, $190.40. Dollar Superfecta, $599.50. I want to remind you, ladies and gentlemen, coming up right away, a few words from our winners. Live racing resumes Friday evening, first post 7 p.m. If you can stay with us, all the action now on the second level of the complex. Happy hour kicks in. The Club West Gaming Lounge features 140 VLTs online for your entertainment right through to 2 a.m. A fully licensed lounge. Get a refreshing beverage and get a lucky streak going right now in the Club West Gaming Lounge. Simulcast racing action continues on giant screen TVs, also on the second level. Once again, all the action, second level of the complex. And ladies and gentlemen, let's head right back down to the winner's enclosure and turn things over to Paticos Kurt Guntois. Kurt?
Thank you very much, Darren. Here we are with the jubilant winning team. We'll start it out with Paul Nolan. Paul, you opened up a little more daylight than you did last time out, and it really worked out for you today.
I sort of stayed out of his way this time. You know, last time we were going along the mile 16th the first time. We didn't know if we could get it. I tried to be a jockey. That didn't work. So I just thought I'd listen to my horse this time, and he's got a mind of his own. I didn't listen to him last time, and maybe it's probably my fault he lost last time, but this time I just said, me and Ardell just said, let's just let him go, let him be himself, and don't fight him. And I guess we were he was right.
No doubt about it. We knew he had the talent. There was no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It was a discouraging race, like you said, last time out. But today, the fractions, totally solid. 3/4, 111 and change. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, he's a long striding horse, and I just let him be happy. I didn't try and mess him around, or, like I said, try and be a jockey. Sometimes you try and be a jockey and you outthink things, you know. And sometimes you just got to listen to the horse you're on and believe in him. And I get on enough in the morning, and I've learned a lot about him and learned a bit of chemistry. And I just said, you know what, buddy, if we get it, we get it. If we don't, we'll make him run for it. So.
Well, you definitely got it today. At the head of the lane, were you wondering where everybody was?
It was very quiet up there, actually, which was nice. But the wind down the backside was hard because the wind was blowing so hard, and you couldn't really hear anybody. So I figured I was having to go through, but so were they. So I was hoping that by the time I hit the turn, I could open up a bit, because they'd be still going through the breeze. So maybe that worked. I don't know.
Well, it was a great ride by you today, Paul. Congratulations, and a tremendous victory.
Well, it was a great run by a great horse. I mean, he wanted his crown back, and he got it back today, and I think we all owe it to him because he's just showing everybody what he can really do. There's a lot of doubters, a lot of people doubted him, and he came back and said, "Look, guys, I got it wrong once, but I'm not going to get it wrong this time." So,
no doubt about it.
All the kudos goes to him and Ardell and his team. His team did a great job, you know, and of course the great owner who kept them here in Manitoba.
It all works out in the end. Way to go, Paul, and congratulations to everybody.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Ardell, after the last race, you might have been discouraged a little. Did you try anything a little bit different?
No, we just got the horse freshen up, and that's the first time we went going a mile. And, you know, the pedigree-wise, I knew this horse could go a mile and 1/8, and he showed it.
Yeah, he definitely did. You had that blowout in 47, a nice half mile like that. Was it as easy as it looked on paper?
Well, last time we run him, we sort of knocked him out, and we'd done a lot of work on him, and I didn't want to work him too far, and I wanted to keep him fresh and happy, and that's what we did, and it worked out very well.
It definitely did. I would have loved to see him come into this race undefeated, two undefeated horses going head and head, but you got beat last time out, but you beat the other undefeated horse.
Hey, we got the big money right now, and that's what it's all about.
No doubt about it. Congratulations, Ardell, and tremendous win.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Paul, wow, you had several offers on this horse from here, there, everywhere, but you stuck it and left him here at Assiniboia Downs, and now you're a Derby winner. How does that feel?
Really good.
Okay, just really good. Paul, you know, even with all that said and done, how does it feel owning a horse like this?
Well, it's just a chance of a lifetime, and they offered to buy it from me, but I didn't want to sell it dream, so we kept on to it.
Well, your dream has become a reality now. You are a Derby winner. And anything to add or anything to say?
Nope, just like to thank Ardell for doing such a good job of training. So,
a few words, but kept BALOOGA bull here in Manitoba for us to see win the Manitoba Derby. Now we're going to get Larry Wandowich to present the Manitoba Lotteries Derby Trophy. He is Vice President of Community Relations and Community Security for Manitoba Lotteries. Larry, come on in and let's present this trophy.
On behalf of Manitoba Lotteries, all the employees throughout the province, and also just before I present, I'd like to thank the Manitoba Jockey Club and everybody here today, the management, the staff, the fans that came out for one of the most spectacular Derby days in history. Every year is amazing and they continue to outdo themselves. So thank you everybody here, thank you for those that came. And now it's my honor to present the Manitoba Lotteries Derby Trophy to the winning horse BALOOGA bull, its owners, trainers, jockey, and grooms. Congratulations.
Give it a BALOOGA bull! 7 wins out of 8 starts at Assiniboia Downs. Everybody thought he couldn't. For those of you who stuck with him, you got a great mutual, $14 on the board, and a well-deserved trophy for a champion here at Assiniboia Downs. Back up to you, Darren.
Thanks, Kurt. Once again, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us for Manitoba Lotteries Derby Day. Again,